Good morning, Canada. Yeah, my name is Providence. This is the Arty Awards, Abbotsford Arts Awards, 2021. This kind of looks, well, it looks better than your living room, but it's supposed to make you feel at home. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Everybody's applauding. It's crazy. I have so many fans around here. Before I start rambling too much, we're going to do a land acknowledgement.
Long before Canada was formed, the Stalo people of the river occupied the land on which the Abbotsford Arts Council is located. They lived in the Fraser Valley in the lower Fraser Canyon of British Columbia, and they spoke Hokomelem, also known as the Upriver dialect. The Abbotsford Arts Council recognizes and honors the contribution that Indigenous people have made and continue to make to our local arts community.
That was beautiful. Very welcoming. I feel blessed, almost like it's a Sunday. More thank you, though, to BC Gaming Association, to the Arts Council, right, to Vancouver Foundation, and also the City of Abbotsford, right? Yeah, cheers, cheers, cheers. Everybody's going crazy. The babies are crying. Coming up next, though, I got to introduce you guys Aileen Stevens, right? Aileen is the executive director of all of this, okay? So you guys need to get up off your couch right now, scream and shout for Aileen.
Hi there. As the Executive Director of the Abbotsford Arts Council, I am very excited to welcome you to the 17th Annual Arty Awards. This year, we are again celebrating virtually. The past year has continued to be unprecedented, but art has continued to be a big component of getting us all through. On behalf of the Abbotsford Arts Council, I would like to congratulate all of the 2021 nominees and thank the jurors, businesses who helped us create this year's goodie bags, videographer, host, and you for tuning in. Please enjoy this year's Arty Awards.
Thank you so much, Aileen. You know, that was honestly beautiful. That was almost life-changing for me. Look, my eyes tearing up. Now, coming up next, though, we got Pam Alexis. She is a member of the Legislative Assembly. You know, if you don't know what that means, she's a powerful white lady, right? So please put your hands together for the lady herself, yes.
My name is Pam Alexis, MLA for Abbotsford Mission, and it's my great pleasure to welcome you all to the 17th Annual Arty Awards. There are many things that make our community so vibrant, happy, and prosperous, but the arts hold a truly special place in my heart. Before going into public service, I studied classical ballet, obtained a theater degree, and then became a teacher. And I know full well how important it is to nurture your own sense of creativity and adventure. While serving, I also had the privilege of singing with Joyvox Community Choir. The Arties celebrate that adventure, the joy of putting words on a blank page, new music into our ears, and paint strokes on a fresh canvas. Whatever art moves you, celebrate it. Whatever brought you here, nurture it. Enjoy the awards. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pam. Now, to get to the awards, right? The reason why we're here, right? Our first presenter is Shannon Thiessen. Yeah, I know, it's insane. It's ridiculous. I heard this name and I got nervous, started farting. She is actually an award-winning visual artist. She lives out in the Coquitlam, you know, British Columbia. It's a beautiful place, a lot of bears, a lot of snares. She's also a 5th grade teacher at Abbotsford, you know, School of Integrated Arts, AKA Asia. You know what I mean? Not the real one though. North Popular Campus, right? So live painting competitions actually saw Mrs. Thiessen representing BC in 2016, right? And 2017. These are art battles. It's like a rap battle, but like more exciting. It's actually a thing. I'm dead serious. You guys are laughing, but it's like an Art Battle Canada National Championships in Toronto. Like it happens, and she won this 2 years in a row, so she's better than you guys. She was also the 2016 Young Distinguished Alumni Award winner from the University of the Fraser Valley, right? That's where we're at right now. And also the 2016 Abbotsford Arty Award winner in visual arts. I mean, she apparently is a winner. I was lying to you guys. I'm sorry. She recently graduated with a Master's of Education degree from SFU in Imaginative Education, didn't even know that was possible, and has completed several massive outdoor murals in the Lower Mainland in recent years. Hopefully some of them are about black people, am I right? Her favorite subject matter includes West Coast plein air landscapes, they wrote it in French, and I'm a French guy, I'm foreign, so I had to say it like that. Portraiteur, didn't know that was a word, and our more than human neighbors. Thiessen thrives when painting in a public setting, right? Out in public, just like I walk around shirtless, and often uses non-traditional tools and services when creating her wildly expressive and energetic, you know what I mean, paintings. You know, it's like Picasso out here. She hopes to inspire each student she teaches to follow their passion, take risks, and use their imagination to make change in the world.
The Youth Achievement Award recognizes an artist 18 years of age or younger who has exhibited artistic excellence in any form of art. And the nominees are Ivy Handford. Ivy Handford is 17 years old and has been going to integrated art schools since kindergarten. Next year, she will graduate from Asia Sumas, and from there, will work hard in order to try to get into Sheridan College for their animation program. Ivy's dream is to get a career as a comic book artist or as an animator. Ivy began sharing her art online in 2017 and continues to do so through her Instagram account at YIvyY. She started out as a traditional photorealism artist and has become a primarily digital artist. Ivy wants to be able to tell stories and share feelings through her art. Cash Calhoun. Cash Calhoun is 11 years old and attended Asia North Poplar from kindergarten through grade 5. Cash is Indigenous, and so are his 5 siblings. Cash's parents are both artists and have always supported his creativity in the arts. He loves drawing, painting, guitar, singing, and drumming.
And the winner is Ivy Handford, right? I mean, no surprise there.
First off, I would like to thank whoever nominated me for this award for giving me this great opportunity. Thank you to my friends who are artists themselves for always supporting me. I wouldn't have gotten where I am with my art without you. Thank you to all the amazing art teachers who have taught me so much and have encouraged me to pursue art. To my family for allowing me to follow my dreams, thank you. And lastly, thank you to the Abbotsford Arts Council for hosting this event.
Thank you, Ivy. Now, also, I'd like to mention to you guys that all of our nominees actually do get, you know, like goodie bags, right? So it's not like they're walking away empty-handed. And also, this is a list of our sponsors. I'm not going to read them all because I used to be in ESL back in the day, and this is way too much reading right now. So here you go. Our next presenter is going to be giving the Emerging Artist Award, right? Her name is Emily Gauthier. Yeah, I said it right. You heard that right? Yeah. She was actually the winner of last year's Emerging Artist Award, right? There's my ESL kicking in, right, guys? Emily, obviously who I'm talking about, is currently working as a graphic designer and a freelance illustrator with 2, not 1, 2 published works to her credit. Most of us don't actually have that. Her fine art prints are poignant, right? Evocative, right? And we are very, very much so excited to have her here to announce this year's winner. So please put your hands together for Miss Lady herself, yes. Yeah.
The Emerging Artist Award recognizes the artistic excellence of an individual who has been practicing in any discipline for 3 years or less. The nominees are Luke Pardy. Luke Pardy is a fine art and documentary photographer living and working in British Columbia's so-called Fraser Valley. He works in a hybrid of analog, large, and medium format photography combined with digital output to allow for accessible means of distribution. In 2021, he will graduate from the University of the Fraser Valley with a BFA in Visual Art and Art History. He is a recipient of scholarships from the University of the Fraser Valley and Photofilmic. In 2020, he was the artist in residence for the City of Abbotsford and the Abbotsford Arts Council, which resulted in his first public art installation. His work has been included in multiple publications and group exhibitions in both in-person and online. His first solo zine, Twilight Express, will be published in summer 2021 by Blue Hour Press.
Faria Firoz was born and raised in Bangladesh and moved to Canada in 2016. Faria recently graduated with a Bachelor of Fine Arts degree with double extended minor, Visual Arts and Graphic Design, from the University of the Fraser Valley with a distinction, and is a proud recipient of the Lieutenant Governor's Medal 2021 and UFE Outstanding Achievement Award. She completed her advanced levels in arts and design from Cambridge International Examinations. She is a contemporary realist painter whose art practice deals with culture and identity. It takes a critical look at the ongoing social, political, and cultural issues. Over the past few years, Faria has participated in numerous art exhibitions. Her painting, Hurricane, is published in the Hebrew Learning for 8th Graders school book. Faria has also designed the brand identity, logo, and multiple book covers for Reuter publications. Currently, Faria is working on a project that aims to commemorate the Indigenous children who lost their lives in residential schools. Cassidy Luteijn. Cassidy Luteijn is a 24-year-old artist living and working on the traditional unceded lands of the Musqueam and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations, Abbotsford, BC. She recently graduated with her BFA in Visual Arts from the University of Victoria with honors in the spring of 2020. She has an active studio practice with the Abbotsford Artists Collective, where she explores topics such as memory and nostalgia and does as through painting and sculpture. She has a passion for community engagement in the arts and has contributed in public programming roles within the Abbotsford Fraser Valley community. Cassidy's work has been exhibited at a number of local art galleries and is currently represented by Sweet Pea Gallery in Victoria, BC. She was recently awarded a Canada Council for the Arts Explore and Create grant to expand upon her ongoing Nature of Painting series.
And the winner is Faria Firoz. Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you, Abbotsford Arts Council, for this award. I'm honored to have my work recognized. I couldn't have achieved this award without the help, support, and guidance from my teachers, family, mentors, and my community. Thank you.
Thank you, Faria. Oh my goodness, Faria, thank you. What? Thank you so much, it's unbelievable. Now, we got a performance, right? And it's free. Fara. Please put your hands together for the Fara.
When I realized that I needed you, do I live a lie? Should I tell the truth? Is that something, babe? Is that something real? Is love temporary? Don't know how I feel. No more wasting time. I wanna be with you. Can I make you mine? Spend my whole life with you. Maybe it's too sudden. I thought about it now that we surfaced. Is this really worth it? You make me feel like la 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 la. Oh, you make me feel so la 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 la.
Fara, that was beautiful. Okay. You know, what a talent. You know, what a talent. You know, you don't find these type of voices anywhere, guys, right? Thank you for the round of applause for Fara. Obviously, you guys are just cheering, going crazy. Now, our next presenter, right? It's Chantal Trenor Matisse. For all you foreign people, you know exactly what I just said. You know, put some respect on her name. She actually graduated with her diploma in visual arts from the School of Creative Arts at the University of Fraser Valley. I mean, everybody's from the University of Fraser Valley. She also, you know, she was on the dean's list. She's what they call a try-hard, you know. But we don't look down on her for that. We actually uplift her, you know, because she also got an Outstanding Achievement Award. I mean, how many of those have you got? She specializes in illustration, graphic design, and painting. I mean, look at my beautiful face. And is a phenomenal example of using her medium voice, right, to amplify the voices of the women and children, you know, of all the emerging artists, right? It's just, I mean, if you're not doing that, what are you really doing it for? I mean, shoot, look at my shorts, right? Put your hands together. Put your freaking hands together, guys. Put your hands together for Chantal Trenor Matisse.
The Media Arts Arty Award recognizes the artistic achievement of an individual, group, or organization that exemplifies excellence in the media arts discipline, including graphic design, TV, newspaper or radio, game design, and web design. And the nominees are Dona Park. Dona Park is an artist and digital illustrator living in Vancouver, BC. Growing up in South Korea, Canada, and the US, Park pulls inspiration from personal experience and cross-cultural experiences. Most of her illustrations capture a magical element and strength of youth, women, and nature, from everyday moments to envisioning hope for humanity. Whether it is heartbreak, unexpected periods, or self-evaluation stretch mark, Park enjoys exploring her own effervescent and ephemeral youth and adulthood. Gurjant Singh Sekhon. Gurjant Singh Sekhon is a multimedia artist based in British Columbia, Canada. He has lent his experience to brands from industries ranging from hospitality to retail, from political campaigns to fashion. He is gifted with the ability to see something even in the most nothing of things. The only thing he shies away from is doing routine work, as he is winning international design and photography competitions while collaborating to raise awareness on issues important to the community. On a parting note, quoting him, "I look around at the world and wonder to put a little bit of myself in it."
And the winner is, you knew it, man, it's Dona Park. I mean, come on, try hard, right? You know it is.
Hello, my name is Dona Park, and I'm an artist and a digital illustrator based in Abbotsford, BC. And I just wanted to say a huge thank you for the honor of receiving the 17th Annual Arty Award, and I hope to continue creating and contributing to the local community with my artistic expertise, and to continue inspiring those who also want to be artists as well. Thank you so much.
Donna, congratulations. Thank you. And congratulations. Moving on, right, to our next presenter. This category is going to be the Lifestyle Arts Award. All right. I'm actually not exactly sure what that is, but hey, you're winning. So this is going to be Tanya R. Lowen. How much more Abbotsford can I get, right? She's actually an owner and lead artist at the Fraser Valley Tattoo Shop. Wow, might have to get me a couple of those. Gray Tie Tattoo, also in downtown Abbotsford, right? Yeah, downtown Abbotsford. She grew up in Matsqui Prairie and attended Emily Carr University. I mean, shout out Emily, right? Tanya especially enjoys heavily saturated color tattoos, you know, none you can see on me, and specializing in floral and watercolor, right? I mean, apple juice, people. Japanese traditional, and also offers free cover-ups for, you know, if you're racist or you used to be racist, or you know somebody who's racist who you've just converted over to the non-racism world. She actually does these for free. For free, right? Change your life for free. And also, hate tattoos. I think those are all the same, but you know, I had to specify that. Please put your hands together for Tanya Lowen.
The Lifestyle Arty Award recognizes the artistic achievement of an individual, group, or business that exemplifies excellence in a creative pursuit, where art and design enter our lives on a regular basis. This includes, but is not limited to, interior design, fashion design, culinary arts, and tattoo arts. The nominees are Kono Moriyuki. Mori Kono is a Japanese-Canadian artist who immigrated to Canada in 1994 and has been a creator ever since. At 54 years old, Mori's greatest goal is to have his works of art contribute to society, to provide people with a deeper feeling and respect towards nature and the wild. Victoria Carpenter. Victoria Carpenter is a fused glass artist based in Abbotsford, British Columbia. Her fascination with fused glass emerged from silversmithing, where she discovered dichroic glass, which changes colors as it interacts with the light. Mesmerized by the iridescent colors and the endless possibilities of hot glass, she began a 12-year journey into fused glass art. She's attended master classes throughout North America and shares her passion by teaching fused glass at her studio in Abbotsford.
I mean, shoot, it's that time, right? We got to pick a winner. It is, none other than the Kono Moriyuki. Yes, I said it. Yeah, I probably said it wrong, but it's okay. You won, though. You still got it right. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah. Congratulations. Mm-hmm.
Hello, my name is Mori Kono. I've been professional wood sculptor for about 20 years. I was very excited when I found out I was a candidate for the Abbotsford 17th Annual Arty Award. I like to express great wonder of wildlife and nature to our busy modern society. Hopefully, my art can bring a little peace of mind and deeper understanding toward our ever-changing environment. I'm truly honored to receive such a wonderful award today. Thank you.
Kono, I mean, come on, thank you, right? None of this would have been possible without you, obviously, right? So thank you, appreciate you, congratulations. Now, this actually leads us perfectly into our next live performer, guys. Please put your hands together for Kuri.
Of your room, or even if you wanted to, there's nothing you could do. And you try to slow the moment while you're fighting to escape it. All you find are memories you'd rather not exhume. It's a modern mayhem high school drama. Some hand to hold on, so there's somewhere you feel wanted. Body aches when something dumb comes pouring out your mouth. And you scream into the distance while you're screaming at yourself, feeling like you're somewhere you shouldn't be yourself. It's a
Darn it, Kuri. Thank you so much. Very tasteful performance there. Now, our next presenter here, guys, this award is going to be for the visual arts, right?
The Visual Arts Arty Award recognizes the artistic achievement of an individual, group, or organization that exemplifies excellence in a visual arts discipline, including painting, drawing, sculpture, installation, photography, public art, and fine craft. The nominees are Natoya Ellis. Natoya is a multidisciplinary artist using mixed media and installations to normalizing Black womanhood in contemporary spaces. Natoya's work examines the stereotypes associated with how Blackness is often perceived in the spaces she occupies. Natoya's portrait of Black women are poised in front of simplified and deconstructed backgrounds, rendering in a way that the viewer is faced with all the micro emotions of the place. These paintings and illustrations explore the nuances of Black beauty and softness, eliminating the perpetuated stereotypes of the aggressive Black woman's archetype. Natoya's work exemplify Afrocentricity and Black culture. Her work serves as a cultural discussion, and Natoya invites us to view and humanize Black bodies without the stereotype. Susannah White. Susannah is a local and long-time multidisciplinary artist and secondary school art teacher who studied and completed a visual arts diploma in UFV in 2002, followed by a Bachelor of Visual Arts and English degree in 2006, then a Bachelor of Education degree specialized in visual arts in 2008. She is passionate about encouraging students to create social justice issues and enjoys exploring art making through drawing, painting, textiles, printmaking, and any other means, which reflect her life experiences, emotional state, as well as the complexity of the community she lives and works in. Her art processes is a continuous exploration of personal aesthetics, mark making, color, and their connections to her subjects. Emily Brace. The passion Emily has for art has been a constant my whole life. As a child, she was always drawn to visual arts. Emily began making art more seriously in late high school. Her art teacher always advocated for us to try new mediums, so she began exploring oil, pastel, and paint. Emily began devoting hours staying in at lunch and after school to try new techniques, studying landscapes and portraits. She began creating abstract scenic paintings and portraits. The more Emily created, the more she began to take perspective and analyze to the behavior of artists and their art. Art is objective, and Emily thinks that it represents how powerful the mind is. As humans, we are creators, and we are part of a community. Emily's goal as an artist is to create something that raises discussion, makes people feel something, and communication and expression are one of the most precious things we have, and most people struggle with these variables. If the feelings and symbolic inferences Emily challenges into her paintings can extend to another person, then she feels she has done her part as an artist. Yvonne Dale. Yvonne Dale is a watercolor artist based in Chilliwack, BC. She started painting seascapes 6 years ago, inspired from her frequent kayak trips to the west coast of Vancouver Island. Over the past 6 years, through self-study and local workshops, her work has evolved to include people and architecture in her paintings. Several of Yvonne's paintings have been featured at the Carrollton Gallery, the Reach Gallery, the Mission Arts Gallery, and the ACT in Maple Ridge. Yvonne is a nurse in Abbotsford and lives with her husband, Peter, and 3 cats in Chilliwack.
Are you guys ready for your winner? Yes. I said, are you guys ready for your winner? Oh yeah, too loud, too loud. Come on, relax, guys. It's Susannah White, right? I mean, are you surprised? I'm not surprised, right? Susannah White. Congratulations, ma'am.
Thank you to the Abbotsford Arts Council for working to enrich and support the arts community in Abbotsford. I'm so grateful to be recognized for this Visual Arts Award. I'd like to thank my family and friends for supporting me and my students for encouraging and inspiring me. Thank you for recognizing my artwork and my contributions to our city. The arts have truly served to connect us all more deeply throughout this difficult year. Thanks very much.
Susannah White, thank you so much. Thank you, appreciate you. I mean, I don't really have to say much other than you're just you, right? Thank you, appreciate you. If you will allow me to introduce to you our next presenter. It is Rajneesh Dhawan, right? I mean, he's an associate professor with the Department of English at University of Fraser Valley. Apparently he's old, right? Good for him. You made it a long time, man. Like, especially the last 2 years, you see a lot of people didn't wake up. So congratulations, brother. He's a teacher, of course, like I mentioned. He teaches creative writing, classical literature, and modern drama. I mean, he has a P, an H, and a D, right? In comparative literature, and also certificates. He has paperwork in his house in creative writing from the Writers Bureau. I mean, who is that? It's in Manchester, England. What the? I mean, come on, guys. He's a playwright and novelist. Some people say novelist. I say novel because I'm like that. And a thespian. Not the other word you thought I was going to say. And a documentarian. But before you think that he is a highly cultured and classy individual, look at his name, right? Please note that he is also a stand-up comedian. Goodness gracious, brother. Good for you, man. Congratulations. Yeah, man, please put your hands together for Rajneesh Dhawan.
The Performing Arts Arty Award recognizes the artistic achievement of an individual, group, or organization that exemplifies excellence in a performing arts discipline, including theater, improv, spoken word, dance, music, or comedy. The nominees are Dear Father. Ted Kim, known as his alias Dear Father, is an acoustic singer, songwriter, and self-taught multi-instrumentalist from Chilliwack, British Columbia, Canada. In addition to his solo career, Ted drums for Chilliwack punk, ska, alternative band Like Bears. Ted's musical influences include contemporary folk and alternative rock artists. His melancholy sound is often compared to bands City and Color and Band of Horses. Ted is a 5-time FVMA nominee and has entertained audiences across the country. Ted currently writes and records from his home studio in Chilliwack, BC. Linda Szentes and Jazzlinks. Linda Szentes and Jazzlinks is a jazz combo made up of friends who are also accomplished improvising musicians. Linda's core rhythm includes Michael Toth, guitar, Johan Wurst, bass, and Zoltan Kohler, drums. Linda is an accomplished and versatile musician and a singer combined with her lyrical, flexible voice and rhythmic sensitivity. She is a natural improviser. This group successfully interprets a wide repertoire of a diversity of styles with the jazz genre. Classic jazz standards, swing-era tunes, blues-influenced jazz, Latin, bossa, and 70s funk. Warm and blues-oriented, their sound is distinctive and they groove as one. Since the easing of restrictions in June 2021, Jazzlinks has been very busy participating in outdoor summer concerts in Maple Ridge and Pitt Meadows, as well as entertaining seniors in the Tri-Cities Fraser Valley. Kellen Saip. Kellen Saip was an up-and-coming singer-songwriter from Ladner, BC, a small farm fishing town outside of Vancouver, BC. His music gently fuses folk and blues with subtle undertone of faith and soul that derived from his family gospel roots. His old soul but forever young mentality helps explore a melodic guitar sounds mixed with organically adapting vocals. His lyrics and vocals together deliver an intimate experience His lyrics and vocals together deliver an intimate experience that can 1 minute be sweet and silky like fine wine, and the next raspy and strong that hits you harder than a cheap shot of whiskey. His songs tell of a journey of heartache, bliss, love lost, and love gained that can be relatable to all hearts that are still beating. Kellen recorded his latest EP, Take Me Away, with Corey Woodward from Lion, Bear, Fox, and has recently made it to the top 10 regional in CBC Searchlight. Mauvey. Born in Ghana, West Africa, and raised between the UK and Vancouver, Canada, artist and songwriter Mauvey filters his unique batch of alternative pop music with hip-hop, R&B, soul, always alongside his message, love. Mauvey has been influenced by artists like Michael Jackson, Kanye West, Omos Sangare, Prince Childish Gambino, Labyrinth, N.A.O., The Weeknd, and Andre 3000, as he goes on to state, "I'm inspired by artists who made contributions so significant that they or their music will never be forgotten." A passionate Mauvey says, "If my entire music career is a giant book about rigors of love and ups and downs and the highs and the complicated lows, I would have done my job of distributing love." This spring 2021, Mauvey proudly signed with the fiercely independent Canadian label 604 Records. Cambree Lovesy. At 22 years of age, Cambree Lovesy is boldly establishing her name in country music. Cambree's powerhouse vocals, paired with her authentic storytelling, set her and her music apart as the perfect blend of old school and modern country. Cambree has over a decade of performing under her belt and has had opportunities to showcase at the C.N. Gray Cup in Edmonton, the local Nashville Cook County Salon, Rogers Arena, the Roxy, BC Place, Gabby's Country Cabaret, and many more venues across North America, including opening for acts such as Dallas Smith, Chilliwack, and Tenille Arts. After spending time recording at Soundstage Studios in Nashville with producer Sean Gassaway, Three Doors Down, Cowboy Troy, Mickey James, Cambree released Runaway Queen, a single that followed her debut album and established her as an artist to watch in the Canadian country music scene. She wholeheartedly believes that music is a way to change the world, and Cambree uses her own journey and mental health to empower others.
I mean, my hat tells me that the winner for this category is Cambree Lovesy. So congratulations, Cambree, you won. Congratulations, good for you. Congratulations, high five, air five, it's COVID, right? Scary.
Hi, thank you so much for this award. It is such an honor to be recognized in this way. I feel like this year more than ever, I've seen the resilience and talent of our Abbotsford arts community, and I've absolutely loved getting to support and collaborate with so many local artists, both across music and other mediums. Thank you so much. Sending you all virtual hugs, and hopefully we can all be together again soon. Thank you. Mwah.
Cambree Lovesy. I mean, congratulations. Your name won for me from the beginning, so it wasn't no surprise for me. Good for you. Keep doing your thing. Next year, you should win it again. Let them know who's really they're messing with, right? And now we have another live performance.
How can this be? We both work so hard and barely make ends meet. Through all this time we stood our line, counted nickels, saved our dimes. Money would come, and just like that it would go. Remember my dream, where I swore I'd make us rich beyond our needs. And my blue guitar would take us far. I'd be playing songs for movie stars. Well, came back down to reality. But look how far we've come. Look at all we've done. The road ahead might twist and turn and fade away, but we've always found a way home. Yeah, we've always found a way home. I'm not ashamed. I can wear the same old blue jeans every day. And we may not have a place of our own, but the things we got are the things we love, and maybe that's all we really need. I think I understand that there never really was a master plan. If we live our life one day at a time, everything will be just fine, and never forget our journey to here. 'Cause look how far we've come. Look at all we've done. The road ahead might twist and turn and fade away, but we've always found a way home. Yeah, we've always found a way home. Yeah, we've always found a way home. 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 Home.
Coming through me. I can feel it. You know? Howdy dowdy. You know, now, we're getting the good stuff now. We're getting the good stuff, folks. This next presenter here is the literary arts presenter. I mean, what does that mean? If you're not literary, it's you know what I'm talking about. So, Sharanjit Chandra. I shouldn't even be able to read that word because I barely passed the ESL, but I'm here. I'm an immigrant. It works. So, Sharanjit Chandra is the coordinator of the South Asian Studies Institute at the University of Fraser Valley, right? Sharanjit, coordinator at the South Asian Studies Institute at the UFOV. I mean, come on, man. She's the co-curator of exhibits at the Sikh Heritage Museum. If you ain't been, you should go check it out. It's actually beautiful. Educate yourself, people. It's actually located in the National Historic Site, Gurjant Temple in Abbotsford, right? You can go check it out. You can walk there. It's Abbotsford. It's 2 minutes, you're there, right? I also wore this for you guys, so you better listen up now. So, she's an essential faculty in the Department of History at UFV as well. Again, this is a bunch of important people. I went there for 1 year. Realized it wasn't for me. All right. So, she is also a PhD candidate, right, in the Department of History at UBC. Big deal. And is interested in looking at the effective experiences of museum visitors through a critical race theory lens. Critical race theory, guys. This is exactly for you guys. So Sharon's a passionate activist. She's been activating you guys, right? She's gonna come out here and just get it going. Building bridges, right, between the community and academia through museum work. You gotta see it to believe it. That's why you gotta go, man. You gotta go. She is a past member of the BC Museumist Association. I only knew it existed right now. And currently a director with the Pacific Canada Heritage Center Museum of Migration. They probably know who I am. Like I said, immigration, top tier. Come on now, we're here. We got Sharanjit Chandra coming out here for you guys. Put your goddamn hands together. That was my cheeks now.
The Literary Arts Arty Award recognizes the artistic achievement of an individual, group, or organization that exemplifies excellence in literary arts discipline, including poetry, prose, and publishing. This year's nominees are K.A. Wiggins. K.A. Wiggins, or K, writes award-winning speculative fiction for young people and adults that explores the tangled webs of society, environment, and identity through intricate, dreamlike tales of monsters and magic. As president of the Children's Writers and Illustrators of British Columbia Society, co-founder of marketing and business services consultancy, The Creative Collective, and a creative writing coach with the Creative Writing for Children Society, Kay owns a debt of gratitude to the teachers who encouraged her writing at a young age and takes great joy in mentoring and celebrating the next generation of young writers. Next nominee is Emily Isaacson. Emily Isaacson grew up in Victoria, BC, one of 5 children, and started writing poetry at the age of 10. She went on to have her first poem published at age 13 in Unicorns Bay. Emily was the minister's daughter and early on became involved with the life of the congregation. She began to write song lyrics starting at age 19 and eventually had 2 songs published. Emily stopped writing poetry almost entirely during her university education, but resumed her poetry full-time in 2005. Since then, she has written prolifically, almost full-time, and composed and published over 1,800 poems in 13 volumes. The third nominee is David Tickner. For as long as he can remember, David Tickner has had an interest in the origins and histories of words. In 2020, he published his first book, May I Have a Word with You? The surprising origins of over 200 everyday worlds of religion and spirituality. He is currently working on 2 other books, one on the origin of words related to teaching and learning, and a second tentatively titled Words for Nerds, which examines the surprising and often funny origins of many words of daily life. During his teaching career, David compiled a manuscript for a book on the origins of dozens of occupational titles. The next nominee is Lauralee Kelly. Lauralee Kelly is a 58-year-old elementary Hulkamelam language teacher and has been teaching in the Chilliwack School District for 16 years. She received her Bachelor of Ed from SFU in 2006, as well as 4 levels of Hulkamelam, PIDP, Hulkamelam Immersion Certificate, Provincial Fluency Diploma, and her B.Ed. Lauralee lives on the Swahili First Nation in Cultus Lake, British Columbia. She's actively teaching in the community, translating for Stolo members and companies who want to share their language. Finally, we have Julia Rohan. Julia Rohan has published 5 books in the past 9 years, including a fantasy trilogy, a work of local history, and a book of inspiring prayers, poems, and quotes. In addition, she has written and performed songs and hymns in her faith community. This is her 2nd nomination for an Arty Award since moving to Abbotsford from Quebec in 2018. And the winner is...
We're about to congratulate the one and only K.A. Wiggins. Right? We got a little beat for you. Right?
I'm Kay Wiggins, author of young adult fantasy series Threads of Dreams, president of the Children's Writers and Illustrators of British Columbia Society, and writing coach with Creative Writing for Children Society. It's such an honor to be nominated, much less recognized with an Abbotsford Arts Council Arty Award. Thank you so much to the community and my readers.
Now, thank you to all of y'all that decided to participate in this, even though you probably lost. But K.A. Wiggins, thank you. Howdy, Nelly. We got Nelly Farden coming on here for you guys next as a presenter of what you may ask. Now, buckle down and let me tell you. We got the introduction of the Arts Advocate Award. I know you all just dropped your jaws, but pick them back up because we still got a long ways to go. Now, y'all, she as in Nelly, is a teacher. She's also a musician, a theater technician, and a tireless arts warrior. I mean, can I get a yeehaw? That's what I thought. You see, Nelly, this is all for you. They yeehawed away for you. Nelly loves to have a hand in anything to do with the arts, right? Especially in Abbotsford, and the Valley of Fraser, right? Now, if we're ready, if we're not too out of shape, I would like to put your hands together for Nellie Fargent, folks.
The Arts Advocate Arty Award recognizes the achievement of an individual who strongly supports and promotes the interests of artists and arts initiatives through their engagement in the Abbotsford arts community. The nominees are Stephen Munga. Stephen Munga was born and raised in Abbotsford to two immigrant parents from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Stephen found the arts scene in 2015 and actively started participating in 2016. While part of an arts collective called Chill Rose Place, Stephen was the DJ for all the events, all while starting up a radio show on Civil. Once embarking on this journey, Stephen has not looked back. Seeing the immediate impact of showcasing local talent on a radio show, interviewing artists from all walks of life, has given Stephen a new purpose in life. Stephen has been able to take part in various music projects throughout the Fraser Valley, like Gem and Jubilee, and the Vancouver area, like Sweet Dreams and Night Tones and Press Play, all while under the name of Chill Rose Radio. Stephen hopes his impact in the art scene continues to grow so that he can continue showcasing talent to the world. Lauralee Billing. Cutting her production teeth with touring performances, Lunchbox Theatre, Mount Royal University's Shakespeare in the Park, and many independent productions, her in-depth understanding of the infrastructure required to mount shows was developed by working in all departments the first 10 years of exclusive theatre work. These experiences only secured her desire to share what was learned with other theatre practitioners, as well as foundational understanding of needs of producers and artists to accomplish their goals. Relocating to operate the Abbotsford Arts Centre, formerly the Abbey Arts Centre, for the Abbotsford School District, formerly School District 34, in 2005, the first job would be to develop an equipment infrastructure that would complement both those on stage, behind the stage, and of course, the audience. And to do that, the job was to watch how the Art Center was utilized and learn from the clients. The transition from organizations that shared resources with the vision of full integration from the top city officials to the independent producer continues to be a complex learning experience, cementing the need for the theater community to have a partner.
All right, now partners sitting at home, look to your left, look to your right. Now we're about to get you guys all uptight. Our winner is, for this category, Stephen Munga. Congratulations, black man.
Thank you, Abbotsford Arts Council, for this award. It means a lot to me to be recognized in this category. First and foremost, thank you to Aaron and Graham for allowing me to do radio. Thank you to Glenn for teaching me. Thank you to every individual who has helped me along the way in building Chill Rose Radio into what it is today. I appreciate you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. And this award goes out to all of you. So, thank you.
We're all gonna die one day. They call that D-Day. Now listen, this is our last performer. I want you guys to just get excited. You know, I don't know what else to ask you guys for. Take it away.
Surely this is the life. Ooh, maybe sunshine won't lie. Got this feeling that I'm going, winds and roads are calling, I can't deny. I'm following the sun and I just want you to be by my side. I feel the sunlight, and I know that you feel it too. Charging up honey bee under you, soaking up the rest so we can feel like sunshine. Everything's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Where to begin? Ooh. Pick a place out of sight. Ooh, pack your bags, we'll burn daylight. Leave the city far behind her to the trees where there is nothing but sky. I'm counting all the stars and I feel alive. Chasing summer on the weekend. There's too much to do, but we got all the time. And I just want you to be by my side. I feel the sunlight, and I know that you feel it too. Charging up honey bee under you, soaking up the waves so we can feel like sunshine. Everything's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Where to begin? I feel the sunlight, and I know that you feel it too. Charging up honey bee under you, soaking up the rest so we can feel like sunshine. Everything's gonna be alright, gonna be alright. Where to begin?
As you can tell, we are all very grateful for what you have done here for us today. Now, for our final presenter, this is going to be for the Lifetime Achievement Award. I've been told it's usually a bunch of old people that get this, but you know what? Don't consider yourself as old. Consider yourself as experienced. Doreen Junk has had a checkered past. Does that mean she's been to jail? We don't know. She retired in 2009 though, from her position as an arts administrator from the Abbotsford Arts Council. I mean, she's probably happier now. She went on to write for the Abbotsford Today as an arts columnist, right? It's a pretty big deal. She has seen the local arts community grow, right? Like I've been growing, right? Face challenges, persevere, and thrive, right? In her work as an arts administrator. Doreen has enjoyed working with many artists in a wide variety of genres. I mean, come on, if you ain't trying, you're lying, right? And the artistic spirit that people brought to the programs and events organized by the Arts Council and other arts groups is part of the vibrant arts and culture in Abbotsford, allegedly. Now, Doreen's own passion is photography. All right. Capturing images, click, click, has always been her way of sharing stories. Call that a Kodak moment. All right. From creating enduring memories to sharing a sense of wonder about a scene, Doreen's photography has been a vehicle of communication, you know. Doreen also enjoys capturing the beauty in landscapes and flowers. You know, this one's not dead yet. And she loves to pursue the power in sports. That's why I'm here. And the urban vibe in cityscapes. Traveling abroad and exploring locally, Doreen uses her camera with humor, curiosity, and a sense of discovery. So you know it's expensive. Please put your hands together for Doreen.
The Lifetime Achievement Award recognizes individuals for their long-standing contributions, achievements, and commitment to the creative arts in Abbotsford. I am honored to present this year's award to Betty Johnson. Betty Johnson started volunteering when she was 12 and assumed her first role in the arts when she was elected Vice President of the Kootenay Regional Arts Council in 1975. Shortly after that, she was hired by what became the Abbotsford Parks, Recreation and Culture Commission, where she spent the next 30 years. From suggesting that Carrollton House could be a good home for the arts, to working with the creators of the Abbey Arts Centre Community Arts Edition, she was always a fan of and supporter of the local arts community. Her career and volunteer activities allowed her to develop skills which she has been able to share with local community groups through committees, boards, and special events. She was the volunteer parliamentarian for 3 Arts Council AGMs and has participated in planning committees for development of the Abbotsford Arts Council. Since retiring, Betty has spent increasingly large amounts of her time developing her skills in photography. She has also found a new way to volunteer, as it seems that lots of groups need pictures of their events and activities. In addition, she has participated in several photographic art shows at the Carrollton House, the Reach, and the Mission Arts Council Gallery. Her photography interests range from travel to street to utilization of the camera as a paintbrush to create more impressionistic and abstract images.
Hello. Just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you to the Abbotsford Arts Council for this nomination and award. I'm certainly a person who supports all of the work that this group has done over the many years that I've lived in the area, and look forward to continued developments and new activities in the future. So thank you very much and have a good night.
Betty, Betty, Betty. I mean, what else can I say? This is the Lifetime Achievement Award that you just won here, right? This is a pristine award and you decided to take it from everybody else. So congratulations and keep on trucking. This is our time. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you to our crew, the beautiful people in this room that you can't see. It's about 150 of them, 130, right? Thank you also to our sponsors. Thank you to our nominees, right? Thank you for the ones that won. Thank you for the ones that didn't win. Maybe next year. But you don't have to go home crying, right? Let me tell you a story that might make you feel better. Recently, I decided I wanted to give a homeless person money, right? Or some food in general. So we went to the 7-Eleven and my card declined. And he laughed at me. So, I mean, if there's anything lower than that, I don't think you could find it, right? So take pleasure in knowing that you weren't me on that day. The cashier ended up looking at me weird, but I didn't cry. I just kept on trugging on and clapping boots. If you're gonna ride a horse, you better take it on like a champ. Now, my name's been Providence. This has been a beautiful gathering here. Yeah, we're tuning out. We're tuning out, y'all. Peace, love, happiness, and don't forget to tip.